In Chapter 5, you include a new discussion of the Declaration of Independence as a document that quickly took on global significance in the period and immediately after. Would you comment on that and on the continuing significance of the Declaration?
Well, the American Declaration of Independence, of course, has had a tremendous worldwide impact, starting with the very moment it was issued. Numerous nations throughout the world in the 19th and 20th centuries have developed their own declarations of independence, colonial areas seeking national independence, and have issued documents not identical to Jefferson's, but in some ways modeled on or influenced by Jefferson's, ranging from the Spanish colonies in the New World, Latin America, that fought for their independence in the early 19th century and issued their own Declaration of Independence, into the 20th century. Vietnam in 1945, right at the end of World War II, declared its independence from France and utilized a document modeled in many ways on Jefferson's Declaration. I think what's interesting is the Declaration of Independence in its global impact has two somewhat different aspects. One is probably the most common is the Declaration of Independence as a model for a colony-seeking independence, national independence, the right to throw off the rule of some other country and establish your own autonomy. That's what the American Revolution was, of course. The Declaration of Independence also has the great preamble by Jefferson, which is not about nation, but about human rights. All men are created equal. All people have these inalienable rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Those values appeal to people all over the world, sometimes against their own government. Those things can be used to criticize the nation, not just to extend the power of the nation. So even within the United States, people like slaves, laborers, women have seized upon the language of equality in the Declaration to push forward their own claims. And all over the world, those universal values have inspired people throughout the 19th and 20th and into the 21st century. So it's those two elements of the Declaration of Independence which I think have combined to have such a broad international impact.